right, so I was doing some cleaning around the shop and I came across this. This is Turtle Wax Seal and Shine, and this is really the product, ironically, that I found cleaning up right now because it was a product that I actually found in the bottom of a bucket that Turtle Wax had sent to me back in 2019. And so I thought in this video we would revisit kind of an oldie and a goodie, and kind of it's a little nostalgic for me. So it's a place that it started it all, led to me working with Turtle Wax for 5 years. And I thought, you know what, let's just re-look at this product and let's see if this is still a viable option. It's usually priced very competitively. You could usually find it at Walmart. You could definitely find it online. It's usually on, and when I initially discovered it, it was $5 a bottle because it was on rollback at Walmart. They were actually going to discontinue the product. And so luckily for all of us, they didn't. And so today what we're going to be doing is applying the product to this hood, checking out the water hydrophobics of it. And then there's a couple tips and tricks that I've learned over the years of using it, because one of the biggest complaints about this product is that it streaks. So I do have a couple tips and tricks for you. Yeah, so let's get started. Before we get started, it's always good to do something that I don't often do, and that's read the directions. So the directions say to wash and dry the car, which I've done, shake the bottle well, whoops, and then use 2 sprays per panel, spray and wipe with a clean folded microfiber cloth, use a separate microfiber cloth to remove, fold cloth as needed. For best performance, paint should be free of oxidation and surface contamination, so clay or polish first if needed. And then one of the hacks is to use a damp cloth to remove any high spots or streaking. So yeah, let me show you what this hood looks like before applying the Seal and Shine, so I could show you the lack of hydrophobics, and then we will go into applying it and then look at the hydrophobics after. So let's check out this hood. It's been freshly decontaminated. And is pretty flat. The water's staying on there. It's not really going anywhere. This is actually one of the hacks. I'm gonna dry this and apply it to a dry surface. But this is actually one of the hacks that you could do with Seal and Shine, is you could just spray it on a wet car. That will help. It's the kind of equivalent to having a damp towel. And so it recommends 2 sprays per panel. I would do 2 sprays for this whole entire hood. On a side panel, I would probably only do 1 spray or a half a spray. But that's if streaking is a concern, or if you want a drying aid, that is one hack that you could actually use Seal and Shine. Okay, when it comes to applying, it says 2 different towels. So I have some of my softer than soft microfiber towels. You can spray directly onto the panel, or you can spray directly into a towel. I'm just gonna follow the directions. So it says 2 sprays like that. I'm gonna rub it in with the first towel. Awesome scent, smells, I forgot how good it smells. On this revised version that I have, this is different from the original formula. It does streak a little bit less. I can't see from that angle. Does it look streaky at all on the panel? Or does it look pretty good? Looks pretty good? Yeah, looked pretty good. I had split the panel originally because I'm going to show you. That looks pretty good though. I'm going to leave it like that. So the 2 towel method, definitely. I'm going to show you real quick. Let me just rinse down this other half so we can compare hydrophobics. So like I talked about, if it's wet like that, you could use it as a drying aid, and we'll just compare the hydrophobics. So I'll do 2 sprays on this side too. 1, 2. If you do it like this, your first towel is going to get obviously pretty saturated and wet, and you might not get as much durability out of the product as you would applying it dry, but it might just be a little bit easier. Taking that second dry towel, buffing it off. What you are getting is a pleasant smell that's coming through. You are getting a very, very slick surface. And you could see why Seal and Shine became kind of a fan favorite right away. So, but even in direct sun, on a hotter panel. Obviously there's spider webbing and swirl marks in there and stuff, but there was essentially no streaking at all. It is pretty instant, but when I was doing the torture test, let's see how the hydrophobics are instantly. And the hydrophobics are pretty good, right? I think we've, with some ceramic products, we've seen hydrophobics be more round or a little bit better, but a lot of that could be changed just with the spray pattern of the hose. So this hose is pretty strong. If I had a garden hose, you can kind of doctor it a little bit to get better hydrophobics or more hydrophobics. But if we look at like before and after, I think the important part is that we do have hydrophobic paint. So when you go to, blow this off, drive off with it, it's going to be significantly better than flat paint that we saw before. So, and again, a pretty straightforward, easy application. I showed you how to not get any streaking. Another hack that I have for Seal and Shine that I developed over the years is you can just dilute it. So it's funny, I used to tell the folks at Turtle Wax all the time, the formula is too strong. Just cut it a little bit with water, because that's what I would do in my shop, is I would cut it up to 1:1 and actually use it. Sure, you lose a little bit of durability, but before they had this revised version, it did streak really. Okay, it's hot enough that the camera was overheating. So if it's that hot outside and we're not getting streaking, it's definitely a viable product. Before they revised it, it had a terrible smell, but they fixed that and they fixed the streaking a little bit. So this is definitely still a top contender of products, and I still like it. I still have that nostalgic from the smell and fond memories of working with Turtle Wax. So Seal and Shine is still a product that I would definitely recommend, and I'll make sure I link that below. But yeah, and if you want to support the channel, I do have my own product line as well with products that are easy to use, smell good, and deliver. If you are interested in those, I will make sure to link those below as well. But thanks for watching the video on an old nostalgic product.